Alright, so I got first with this like budget Thunder Empire. Like due to like financial reasons, I couldn't afford like uh a lot of the cards. So shout out to my buddy Lawrence for loaning me some money so I could pick up some of these cards. So anyway, so I'm playing the new Thunder Empire flag. If you guys like don't know what it does, you start with 11 life. You start with 7 cards in your hand, but you start with only 1 gauge. So I think it's really good because you start with the 7 cards instead of 6. But that's pretty much all. So my buddy is the one from the Charo deck. So the bots, he naturally has double attack, and then he has the new overturn ability. So I play the four copies. So he has double attack. He has good stats, the 7-2-4, and his overturn ability is like the secret one, but slightly worse. But it's still really good because it's a built-in triple attack. You pay a gauge during the attack phase, and then you stand this plus another Thunder Empire on your field, and your whole deck is Thunder Empire. So it's just really good for like the extra attacks and just like winning. I play three. I play 3 of the original bots. It just has double attack. Then I only play 1 of this one because I only have 1. I play 2 Chibi Panda for Saint Holy Sword Dragon. So he's a size 2, but if you have a bots, so any of these, he becomes a size 1, and if you have an item plus another monster, he has double attack. So you can get like 6, 7, 8 attacks in a turn. And he also has the move ability, which I actually used once today. I play 2 of the other Saint Holy Sword Dragon. He becomes a size 0 when you have another size 2 on board. And if you have an item, after you attack, you bounce it back to your hand. So it's like a boomerang dragon. I just played 2 of this because I only bought 1 of the Charo deck. I play 4 of this ninja. Not sure what the name is, but he's really good. Like when you call another Thunder Empire, you look at the top 3 cards of your deck and add any Thunder Empire card. So you can add a monster, you could add spells, you could add your items, you can add your impact, whatever, and then you put the other 2 on the bottom of the deck. But it only activates once per turn. But so you wanna run 4 of it. I play 2 globes because I only have 2. But he's really good. I main decked 2 Spark Gallows, only for in case I played against Athora, which I didn't play against. So I sided him out like every single game. I played 2 Fanning, in case like any of my, to prevent my cards from being bounced back. And then I play 1 of this. So I thought I had more, but I didn't. So I only had the 1. So I just played 1 of this. But that's it for the monster. I think that's like 22 monsters or whatever. So for my spells, I play 4 Art Dragon Shield. It's just your standard Thunder Empire Shield. I play 4 of the new shield, which since Thunder Empire lost Blue Dragon Shield and Green Dragon Shield. They gave us a new one, which is basically a Blue Dragon Shield, but you need to have a Thunder Empire item. So I just play 4 of that, and I also just play 2 more shields. It's just a generic negate the attack if you have no center. And then I play 3 bots X links. This card is really good because you get it's so easy to attack 3 times, and it just gives you more gauge, which since you only start with 1 gauge, gauge is really important for this deck. Then I play 3 of this offerings for the Thunder Empire. So you can only cast it if your flag is this. You can either charge 3 gauge or gain 3 life. So I used the gain 3 life like so much times because I went first like every single game. But it's just really good because you really need gates since you only start with 1. And then I play 3 bots X agains just for more just for more attacks, and also just in case like there was like a snake gaze which
skill binder all day.
Yeah, skill binder, like snake gaze, so I wanted to make sure my bots got to restand and attack more times.
Since it retains the double attack since it didn't attack yet.
So for my items are really awkward. I play 1 of the new sword because I only have 1, but he's really good.
I swear you had that every time I looked.
Yeah, but I swear I had this like every single game, like even though I only run the 1 copy, so the 1 copy for good luck. But
Yu-Gi-Oh logic.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh logic. But this weapon is really good because if you have a bots, which you should always have, it gains double attack, and it's like the original Art Dragon Sword where it can't be destroyed by card effect. So it's guaranteed to stay on board because there's kind of a lot of item destruction. I play 1 of this because I only have 1 of this. It gains double attack if you have 4 or less life. And then I play 3 of this because like I said earlier, this is like the budget version and I only have like these, and this was just the best weapon. It's just the best weapon that's not any of these. And then my last 2 cards are 2 of the Broken Impact. I only played 2 because I didn't want to see like multiple copies of this card when I'd rather just see like a bots or whatever, because this is just like a win more card since you're doing like 8 attacks, you can just kill them through just like attacking multiple times. So you really don't need this card half the time, but just having it is just really nice. So that's it for the main deck. So for my side deck, I didn't know what to have for my side deck, so I just threw in random cards. I threw in 2 more shields from the trial deck. I threw in 2 of this card from the start deck. You can only cast it if you have a Thunder Empire on the field, which, yeah, your whole deck is Thunder Empire. You pay a life and you destroy a monster on your opponent's field. This was actually really good. I sided this like in like half of my games, so you could just like clear the center and just swing like 6-8 times, like to like just you swing face. Yeah, exactly. And then I played 2 of this from the Chao deck. This was really good. This card, it's a counter. You destroy an opponent's size 1 or less. Well, I think it's size 1 or less. And then if you have 2 or more different worlds, the opponent takes the damage. That effect didn't actually come up, but it was just to destroy the size ones. I played 2 of this card. when he enters the field, I gain a gauge, and if I have 2 or more different worlds, I return an opponent's monster back to hand. So it's kind of like this, where I just get rid of the monster, so I could just swing face. But I didn't need this card, and then I played 2 of this card, which I paid 2 life, and I like superior call from my drop zone any 2 Thunder Empires by paying their call cost. I wanted to main deck this, but I don't know, siding it was better, but I just like didn't need it. But yeah, that's like the whole deck.